I think she's stable now. I thought your grandmother was kidding when she insisted on the medicine bag.
Yeah, she's sweet. But you can thank Lawrence's medical knowledge for her reduced fever, not some superstitious bag of herbs.
How long can we keep the virus in check?
Not sure. I have no idea why, but her red blood cells are multiplying at an incredible rate.
The virus is in production mode, creating plasma exponentially.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm a pathologist, not a hematologist.
You ready to make the call?
The trace-proof relays are all ready to go.
Put him through. Logan, this is Lyle Stevens. I've been expecting you.
Stevens? Doesn't sound familiar, but then I never could tell one pencil neck admin from another.
We want you and Lian to come in. We have much to discuss.
I don't think so, Stevens. I'd already decided to quit when my old boss tried to kill me. Having my transport plane shot out of the sky pretty much sealed the deal.
If you bring her in now, we can still save her life. You don't have much choice.
Really? It seems that Markuson was pretty reckless with agency security. Fagan had access to all of the agency's identity files and copied them for insurance. I now have all of Fagan's data disks and their encryption codes.
Look, Logan, I don't know you, but I know that you are a loyal agent who wants to do the right thing for your country. You're not going to do anything that will jeopardize national security.
Wrong, Stevens. What I am is a tired, angry fugitive whose partner is dying. Don't try me.
What do you want?
An even trade. Lian's vaccine for the discs.
Accepted. We will meet at the...
No. This is on my terms or no deal. I'll meet you at the facility on the Lower East Side.
I'm not familiar with the facility.
You know, the place you're sitting in right now. I know where the agency labs are. I'll take delivery of the vaccine myself and hand it to a courier who will take it to Lian. Once Lian is cured, I'll take you to the disc's location.
How can I trust you?
You'll be holding me for insurance.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you. I can't wait to meet you.
I'll bet. No tricks, Stevens. If anything happens to me, if the vaccine doesn't work, if Lian dies, I'll shut this agency down.
We'll work this out. No one wanted
Yeah,
this.
right. Out.
Sorry, sir. Wasn't able to complete the trace.
Get someone from Archives up here. Logan's working with someone besides Lian Xing. I want to pull the records for agents who've worked with Logan in the last 10 years. I mean everyone.
Yes, sir.
You don't trust him, do you?
Obviously not, but it's the only way I can get into the labs. They have no intention of curing Lian.
What are you gonna do?
They'll search me electronically. I need a weapon that will get by their security.
I've got what you need.
Now, Gabe, don't laugh. Give him a chance to show you what he's got.
You're kidding. A hollow tooth?
Just a thing. Filled with a gas that's benign until you mix it with CO2. Breathe deep, hold your breath, bite it, and exhale. Anything that breathes it is dead.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I get to New York.
No way! You're not leaving me behind on this one.
I can't ask you to do it.
Lian is my friend. I quit the agency because I knew what they were. I should have warned her. Warned you. Didn't. I'm going with you.
Okay. You sure Lian will be all right?
There is nothing more we can do for her until we have the vaccine. Time is running out, I'm afraid.
You two have been through a lot together. I can tell you feel something for her.
Maybe. Don't know how long this will take. Be ready for anything.
You've got the camera here. Now they'll take everything when you're searched. But once you're free, you'll need to retrieve it or you won't be able to get past their security.
Got it. Be ready for the data dump. Once I find the central computer room, I'll be feeding you information fast.
Already set up to go.
Logan,
Stevens.
this is Dr. Weisinger, our chief medical officer and biologist. She will be preparing the vaccine.
You'll never see the vaccine, but let me show you how to give an injection. First, you immobilize the arm and
You'll
then
never
inject.
find her, Stevens. You'll never.
Take him to the security room OR. Let me know when he's ready.
Dr. Heng Su is here for Shihao's shipment. I don't know how long I can stall him.
We'll have her soon.
Even if we got the plasma today, there would probably not be enough time to...
I'll be in the data lab.
Let me know when you are finished.
Yeah, all right.
Stall Heng Su. I'll get the information we need from Logan.
Looks like that lab coat might just fit me.
Lol. I like that. I like the way you don't actually see Logan use his poison tooth. It just kind of skips that part to the point where the bloke's dying. Yeah, kind of interesting. Also, the idea of a gas that becomes toxic when mixed with CO2 is curious, considering you're exhaling it from your mouth, so surely there's going to be residue in there that kills. Anyway, welcome back to Syphon Filter 2, everybody. I'll apologise if I sound off. I am currently pretty bloody sick, thanks to my partner who decided to go to work and get sick and bring it back, which was wonderful. But I've tucked her up in bed with a hot water bottle. But unfortunately for us, the show must go on. So Fagan's data files have given you a bargaining chip to use against the agency, and you've agreed to trade the files for Lian's vaccine. However, Stevens has double-crossed you. Shocking. Now you find yourself trapped and alone in the agency's New York biogenetic laboratories, hidden 100 meters beneath a slum district on the Lower East Side. Stephen's deception was part of your plan, as it allowed you to access to their high security complex, where you'll be able to synthesize a vaccine. You're disguised as a lab worker with a low level security badge. This will help you get around, but be cautious. If you get too close to any lab personnel or any security camera, you will be recognized. Yeah, this is quite a long level, and I'm going to be honest, I don't actually like it that much, just because it is so long and it's kind of boring as well.
Teresa, I'm clear. I'm heading to security to get my gear. Then I'll find the data archives. I've grabbed a Minix lab coat and badge. It should help me get where I need to go.
Roger that. I'll try to monitor your location. Be careful.
Yeah, so this is a sneaking mission. Well, I mean, kind of a sneaking mission anyway. So we've got to keep walking. We can't do anything fancy. So if we do run or anything, we are going to get spotted pretty much immediately. Enemies can't get too close to us either, otherwise they will automatically know who we are. Yeah, it makes sense. But we have a series of things that we must do.
While I find a body bag for Logan's corpse.
Yes, sir.
If you're looking for a corpse, you'll be sorely disappointed. Right, let's sneak past this guy. Luckily, the guards are pretty incompetent, but that's going to help us. Now, unfortunately, the next level sucks as well. In fact, I don't know which level, like, there's two levels in this game that I really don't like, and that's this one and possibly the next. And it's kind of funny because when I have originally finished recording this game, I was like, gee, I'm glad I don't ever have to go back through those again. But alas, was not to be. I think, you know, personally, I know this is always supposed to be like a spy sneak 'em up type game in theory, but I've never really liked the sneaking missions. They're just, I don't know, they're just not that fun in my opinion. But anyway, and not to mention how long it actually took to, you know, work this level out. So I might get lost a few times, but hopefully we're going to be okay. Now this guy's a complete doofus, and he's either going to continue circling around the boxes, good man, or sometimes he like turns around and comes back this way, but I don't think he's supposed to do that. I think that's kind of a glitch. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that is okay. Now you can run a little bit here, but to be honest, it's not really worth doing because I have been caught out a few times. Okay. Now we need to be careful of this jackass. He's just gonna do donuts. Come on. We need him to come back to us because we need to go in that room that he's kind of guarding. Of course, we can't get too close to him. Otherwise, he's automatically going to know who we are, what we're doing here, and everything.
I'm patching you into the computer labs from here. I'm sure the system doesn't have access to sensitive files. But maybe we can find out where the main data storage is.
Let me check. No. It's a low access system. You need to get into the level 5 security area. The only person with clearance is a guy named Gershon. His office is in section A.
That section is sealed off.
Let me study these schematics. There must be another way in.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
Right. Right. Okay, so we're making some progress. Now, we need to be very careful of this door, because there is an enemy right on the other side. Need to keep an eye on the map there. Trouble is, if you go straight through there, he will spot you straight away and the jig will be up. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much because we've just hit a checkpoint, but it is certainly something to be mindful of. Okay. So we need to grab the knife that has been lovingly left behind on the stretcher. And we need to take this guy out. Very important to take this guy out as well. You might not realize it now, but soon we're going to be in that room that he's overlooking. And if he's still there, every time you enter that room, you lose. You fail the mission. And trust me, it took a while to figure out why that was happening.
Decontamination sequence in progress. Decontamination sequence completed.
Excelente. Okay, so now we're decontaminated. Let's keep continuing. Hello, sir. I'd like to introduce my blade to your neck. I do love that execution animation. It's kind of strange.
Hey man, I'm sick. I need some help here.
Hey,
Shut up.
buddy.
It'll all be over. You won't have to worry about a thing.
This is one of our friends from the mountain. Can't remember which one, but we're not going to worry about him. I like the way he's like, shut up. Soon you won't be able to remember. You won't have to worry about a thing. Foreboding.
Oh my God, you're Logan.
Yeah, I'm Logan, boy, and I'm going to cut your neck. Watch you just stand there for me. Good boy. Good boy.
That's the elevator control.
Well, we've got the elevator controls working. Excellent. Somebody else around here.
Please don't hurt me. I just work here. I'm not responsible. I don't make policy.
Yeah? Well, you know what Logan thinks about that.
I do.
I love that. He's so merciless. Luckily, in this locker, there is some combat gear, which is fantastic.
I found a way to Gershon. There's a network of heating ducts that links the two sections. You might be able to use them.
Great. More ducks.
Yeah, trust me, we all hate ducks, but you know, needs must. I like the way he's standing, using that communicator when he's got a knife equipped. It looks like he's about to cut his own throat, which kind of makes me laugh. Probably more than it should, but you know. Let's get rid of these guys. Now we have weaponry. Now, although we have guns, we still can't just, you know, go willy-nilly and light the place up, because that will set the alarm off.
Ramirez, you made it.
Ramirez.
Anyone else?
Only Chance and me.
Chance? Where is he?
I don't know. They're holding him somewhere else.
Okay, you hold tight here. I can't get you out yet. When I find Chance, I'll send him back for you.
Yes, sir.
Alright, buddy. Hang in there, friend. Chance, huh? Wonder where Chance is. Oh, no doubt we're going to bump into him a little bit later on. Okay. Let's grab this.
Gabe, you'll need the network administrator's access card for this area.
Yeah, we certainly do. Well, let's go work on getting that, shall we? And we really need to try and get Lian's vaccine as well. There's a camera here, and we can actually bugger it up by walking underneath it. Camera scrambled. Just how I like my cameras. Okay.
I found the synthesis lab. Leon's vaccine.
I wish it were that easy, Gabe. The lab is sealed, so you gotta find another way in.
Of course. Were it so easy. Let's keep going. Okay. Now we're going to want to hang down here. Don't think... Oh no, we can go in here. Now if we go in here and try and escape, we'll get moaned at. I think it's this one.
Don't even think
Yep.
of leaving until you got the vaccine.
Alright. I mean, I kind of just want to get out of here, to be honest. Okay, checkpoint. Now. Get rid of you. There's another sneaky git that should be coming up around here. Now you need to cap this guy pretty quick because he will spot us. There we go. Not bad. We'll take it. And one last one. Now this guy, I don't think you actually have to kill. But, you know.
Gabe, that badge doesn't give you clearance for the morgue.
We're not going through the morgue just yet. Don't worry. Yeah. So you don't have to kill that guy at all. But, well, it'd be rude not to, you know. We want to put as many of these agency guys in a body bag as possible. Now, we've got a camera that we can scramble. And this gets a little bit delicate. Oof, that was close.
That's the vent.
Right, let's go. I think if we get up to this door... Okay, if you go up to the door before shooting that vent, she will mention that there's a vent here that we can go through. Yeah, that got close then. That guard almost rumbled us. Dick. Well, he's dead now, so we don't have to worry about him. Executed with extreme prejudice. Alright, so what are we working with here? This looks somewhat promising.
What the hell? Who are you?
Don't touch the phone, Gershon, or I'll break your arm.
Gershon.
What are you doing here?
Heating duct repairman. I need to get to the central data room, and you're going to be my escort. Set off any alerts, and I'll kill you. Let's go.
Heating duct repairman. I like that. Yeah, that'll do. Now this bit kind of blows chunks because he's really freaking slow. Also, round this corner, there is a scientist that you have to execute. I like the way Gabe knows this guy by name. Oh, this bit blows. Luckily, with the power of Duck Station, we can speed his ass up. There we go. Saves about 6 hours of waiting him to drag his slow ass.
You'll never get out of here alive, Logan. Give yourself up now and spare us all the headache.
Shut up and do what I say.
Well, I'm not
The
sure.
console's over there. Help yourself.
Right. On your knees, face the wall.
I'm not sure about us getting out of here alive, to be honest. I haven't seen that far into the future. However, Gershon, there's definitely one of us that's going out of here in a body bag. And that's you, friend. Bastard. Now, this is the room, like if you don't kill the guy that we killed in earlier, the first guy that we claimed with the knife, he'll actually alert the, well, set the alarm off every time you come in here. Yeah, you better believe that's really annoying when you don't understand why or who it is exactly that's
Teresa,
doing that.
I'm downloading the agency security file. What have you got?
The chief physician is a woman named Elsa Weiss. You find
Excuse
her,
me.
you'll have the vaccine.
Okay,
Oh.
keep downloading data as long as you can. I'll keep the file.
Hey, you! What are you doing over there? Stop!
Damn it.
Damn it. Oops. Right. Now, we better get a move on because these guys know how to use their rifles. Okay, this is a bit awkward. Now, luckily, that guy... Oof. Nope. That guy there is just going to run backwards and forwards. His AI is totally balked. And that's fine. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to reload. Oh, it's very difficult to reload. when you're standing near an object, because as soon as you push the reload button, Gabe decides to try and jump. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's fine. He's just going to stand there in the corner. Come on. Let's see that little head of yours. Smile for the camera. Oh, you dick. That's it. Oof, nice.
Teresa, is the whole place on alert now?
No, I managed to localize the security system and shut it down around the archive. It's temporary, though. Lian's better at this hacker stuff than I am. Sooner or later, their backup system will see something's wrong. You better hurry.
I'm on my way to the medical labs now.
Don't sell yourself short, Teresa. You're not doing a bad job at all. Okay, so now we just need to head to medical, get our vaccine, and get the fuck out of here. Or should I say get Leon's vaccine? Because we're actually doing pretty well for ourselves. For now. Alright. We didn't even take any damage. But then, to be fair, I don't think you can really take too much damage there. Because the enemies are just going to, like, one-shot you in the head. So, armor does start getting, I wouldn't say completely useless, but it starts losing its value. Let's just say that much. Anyway, now we can go in that door that we couldn't before. Alright. It's time to be a sneaky sneak. As we head off into B1. Nope, place looks clear so far. Aha!
Intruder alert!
Yeah. Let's just gun these guys down. These guys, again, they're no threat, but seems a shame to... Really? Seems a shame to not murder them. And if we go up here, we can actually have some fun with this scientist. Because for some reason, there's this magical gas kill button outside.
Gabe!
Taste your own medicine.
Thank God. They were shooting me up with some kind of drug. What the hell kind of place is this, Gabe?
There's no time. I have a chopper outside a half-mile away. Here are its coordinates. Take this and get to the security room and free Ramirez. Get up to the street any way you can and wait for me at the chopper.
Thanks, Logan. You saved my ass again.
Just move.
Apparently we're good at saving his ass. That's okay. What are friends for, right? Definitely not for betraying each other. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh.
Hold where you are!
That was really stupid.
Damn it.
Damn it. Where's it going to put us? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, this guy's a penis. I'd completely forgotten about him. This guy sucks penis, man. Definitely sucks penis. Probably more than my ex did. Right.
You can see signs of the virus at work on the internal organs by looking for discoloration and swelling. This particular strain of the virus was programmed to affect only liver cells. Because the test subject was a heavy alcoholic, we wanted to see how the virus would react to liver cells differentiated by years of abuse. Look here. You can see that the virus cells have adapted nicely to the unforeseen cell structures and have performed their task adequately.
How does the virus know which chromosome have been changed if its pre-programmed genetic structure have been altered?
Come back with me to the viral lab and I'll show you the matrix we use.
Yeah, this is some pretty sketchy stuff going on here. Right, let's take these guys out.
Teresa, they're experimenting on living human beings.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe what's in these data files.
You're wrong. I'll believe anything at this point.
Yeah, the only thing we know for sure is that agency bad. Now, pretty sure this is where we come to in the next level because we're in the same area, but there's a secret stashed in there. Now, it's completely optional to get it. It's also borderline impossible to get. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it off either. I showed it off in my original video, but it did take me over an hour to get it, and that includes save states, to the point where I actually looked up a few videos of other people playing this the next level to see how they did it, to see if there's some magical secret source, and no. Even the guide says, well, actually the guide that I was using first time round essentially told me to forget it, it's not worth bothering with. And the other couple of like LPs that I watched, just, yep, they just save scummed to get it, and it still took them a very, very long time. So I don't know, guys, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It's not something that I really want to put the time into, so all it gives you is a grenade launcher. But you already have a grenade launcher. You actually need a grenade launcher, because the next level has some extreme bullshit mechanics, and enemies can only be hurt with a grenade launcher.
The virus started, of course, as a potent bioweapon, but as you can see, we have progressed far beyond that. Think of it as a supercomputer, a nanomachine that can be programmed on a genetic level.
Incredible.
This is just the beginning. The Syphon Filter virus is the next millennium. With the virus as a delivery system, no cell is immune. Cancer cells will become a thing of the past. Here, look at these slides while I go get the matrix data. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you see, there's some noble uses for this virus, but you know, there's more nefarious uses for this virus as well. And you know, if there's a choice, it's always going to be nefarious.
Dr. Weisinger, how good to see you again.
You don't need a gun. I'm not very dangerous.
Not unless you've got a needle full of poison. I want the vaccine for Lian Xing. Now.
How did you get past lab security? Never mind. Of course you got by security. Steven set it up after all.
Just give me the vaccine.
Here, take it. It's too late, you know. The virus will already have begun to...
Should have shot her. Anyway, that finishes that level. That's probably my second least favorite level of the game. So I'm hoping this has actually come out and recorded properly. Because, man. However, from my memory, it pales in comparison to the suck of the next level. Yeah, the next one's a lot shorter, but having enemies that are completely immune to all damage, even though they can shred you in seconds, and you have to use a grenade launcher to kill them. Yeah, it's as fun as it sounds. Anyway, that's Gabe's problem for next time. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, till next time.